Opportunities to do this in the past, and we unfortunately haven't been there, but we are finally here, we are finally playing, and everyone in Slipknot is very, very, very excited to be playing this show. So thank you very much for having us. We're very, very proud and honored to be here. Well said. I love you too. Especially keep wearing those jeans.
Okay. Ana Whitman nos va a ayudar con la traducción.
Tengan paciencia, por favor.
Ajá. Tú nos vas a ayudar con la traducción.
I will.
What we talked about?
I'll make it simple.
You're gonna make it simple?
I'm gonna try to make it simple. This
will be good.
This is how I'm explaining this. So, in our career, it's taken a lot of time to get to a lot of different places. For example, we didn't get to places like Thailand and Singapore, South Korea until our third record. We didn't get to places like Moscow until our fourth record. We're coming to Mexico City on our fifth record. We get to go to places possibly like Asia and South Africa, maybe by our next record. So it just takes a lot of time to take something like Slipknot into the world. It's not just a three-piece band with a couple of amps that we can rent. It's a big show, and we pride ourselves with the show, and we want to make sure that everybody in the world gets the right thing. So that's why it's really taken this long. It's been something we wanted to do forever, and we're just really fortunate we can do it now.
Han tardado mucho tiempo para llegar a muchos lugares en el mundo. Tardaron mucho tiempo en llegar a Asia, y en el cuarto disco llegaron hasta Moscú, y en el quinto disco hasta México. Entonces van a querer llegar a muchos lugares, pero van a tomar todo este tiempo.
Sí, la segunda pregunta. Really good hour and a half set list. Actually, probably longer, probably about hour 45. That's got a great representation of all 5 albums. It's got a little. We've got a lot from the first album. Obviously, we've got some from Iowa. Handful of stuff from Volume 3, a little bit from All Hope Is Gone, and we're playing some good cuts off of the new album, Point 5. So we wanted to make sure that it was a great representation of where we are today, because this is the band that's coming down. And we didn't want to make it too heavy on like older tunes, but at the same time we wanted to make sure that all of the good stuff that people have been waiting to see for a very long time is represented. So we've got a really great set list put together, some great dark stuff, some heavy stuff, a lot of the sing-along stuff. Like it's probably my favorite set that we've done in a long time, so it should be really interesting.
Así que el setlist va a ser en 1 hora y media, 1 hora y 45, es una recopilación de los 5 discos, desde Iowa hasta ahorita. Y van a tener sing-alongs, van a tener dark stuff, van a tener todo lo bueno, y dicen que es de sus favoritos por el momento.
I think it's a little of both, because I mean, sometimes you can't have emotion without that time spent, I don't want to say dwelling in it, but thinking about how you feel, you know? I mean, the only way to get through how you feel is by thinking about it and kind of working things out on your own, and that's what the music is, at least for me, is working things out that have kind of been rolling around in my head for years, and by turning those emotions into thought, you can get a better handle on it, and you can start to kind of move on, you know? For us, it's always been about the emotion, but there has to be thought behind it, or else it's just kind of reckless abandon, you know, just kind of all over the place. We've always had a very good blend of control and chaos, and I think that's one of the reasons why our music comes off as very emotional and very thought-provoking.
And he doesn't want to separate the heart from the mind?
That's right. You want to chime in?
No.
Dick.
I agree, it's a little bit of both for sure. You can't have, I don't think, either one without putting yourself in either one. And that's kind of what we do, you know?
Oh, that was a long answer. Dicen que muchas veces para llegar hay que sentir y hay que pensar. Entonces, es procesar todas esas emociones a los pensamientos y luego a las canciones.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've got the fire, we've got the risers, we've got the masks, the stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Hago esta pregunta porque se dice que este sábado ustedes grabarán de lo que salga de la presentación, editarán un disco de lo que resulte en la ciudad, allá en Toluca. Entonces, ¿cómo estará compuesto? ¿Ya tienen pensado algún nombre para el material? No sé.
Do you have a name for that or something?
Well, basically, we like circumstances, and this has turned into a circumstance. So it's very theme oriented, and we thought this would be a great opportunity to. We haven't done a DVD in a long time, and we felt this is just becoming kind of legendary already. The people have spoken so much and want this so much, so we decided to bring a film crew. There's a lot of them in here right now, and we're just collecting everything we can. We're interviewing fans. We'll be recording the entire show. Probably going to release it, depending on how it all comes out, potentially as its own thing. Possibly, a Mexico City DVD SLIPKNOT thing, or it could translate into a bigger project, which is something we're doing for ourselves, kind of like a SLIPKNOT movie, but it's going to take years to make, probably even including the next record kind of thing, but we want to collect this footage because it's going to be insane. We can feel it, and we don't want to let it, we don't want it to escape us. So I'm not too sure exactly what we'll do with it yet, but it'll be one of the two things. Probably more like be its own separate entity.
Kind of like what Disaster Pieces was.
Yeah. So it'll be like that, but we'll probably use a lot of footage also that we collect to carry on to the movie as well. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Here. Hi guys.
Bueno, resulta que ya esta visita es legendaria y todo el mundo ya está hablando. Entonces sí van a hacer un DVD, van a grabar. Y este proyecto puede ser, están pensando hacer un DVD, película de SLIPKNOT también. Entonces van a juntar todo el material para luego que salgan también en la película, pues. Pero sí, van a hacer un DVD, pero todavía no tiene nombre.